Hello and welcome to the Play World Cup. I'm James.
And I'm Jason.
And we are bringing you live, pre-recorded matches. I say that every time, but it's live in my heart, so why not? This is the matches for the Play World Cup in 2013, first week of matches, and we have on the left-hand side the very lovely Flomad from Zeroseven playing as the Teal Protoss, and down the bottom we have as the Orange Terran Archanian, representing Zeroseven, of course.
And then on the right of the map, down the bottom, we have Heosat playing as the pink Zerg for Shiny Things, and his partner in crime will be Bhman, or Bhman, as I will now call him, who is playing as the red Protoss. And we are on Scorched Haven, and this is game 2. Shiny Things took out the first game, and I guess we'll see what is going to happen in this one.
Yep, they're both great teams. Very interesting creative play from the first game, so I'm really interested to see what happens in this game. But my question to you, Jason, is this. Who let the dogs out?
Who indeed? Was it the dog catcher? Just so he could have something to do because he caught all the dogs and then put himself out of a job.
Maybe.
Maybe it was. Or was it Colonel Mustard in the library with the candlestick? Because this reeks of mustard.
I can't rule anything out at this stage. We're going to have to go through a proper investigation, of course.
I think so.
Anyway, we've got Bhman doing a little cheeky scout around Archanian's base. Get the full scout off there. In the meantime, though, Flomad is scout free. He's just sitting pretty.
And is that... Oh, no, I thought Archanian might have walled in that probe then, but no, he hasn't put in that second supply depot. So he is going to now run up into Flomad's base. I don't think we've mentioned in this game just yet that we do have the observer chat going on. That's some sort of bug/feature that's going on with the replays right now, so I don't know. It'll just have to stay there for the next couple of weeks until it gets fixed. So
yeah, hopefully they'll fix soon. Yeah, hopefully in Heart of the Swarm they'll patch that up. But in the meantime, 2 commentaries for the price of 1.
Yep,
it's a bargain.
It is a bargain.
All text chat must go. In the meantime, yeah, just general scouting. I don't think I've seen a scouting worker go down just yet, though we do have Heosat in the base doing a cruisy Overlord scout over the top of Archanian.
And I think Flomad is going to lose his scout in the middle, on the bottom, on the right side of the map.
No!
There it goes.
Down it goes. Heosat with his initial Zerglings. And he's got 2 more now, so he's got 4 in total. Pretty standard. That's a good start. I think particularly for a 2v2, it's always good to get at least 1 or 2 units out, right at the very beginning. You play too conservatively, you can end up getting swamped, and then it can all go bad from there.
Yeah, definitely. And so we got everyone's off to a pretty standard start, I would say. Oh, looks like Archanian might be able to pick up a free Overlord in the back of his base.
Oh yeah, that's Heosat's.
And it is dead. It is so dead.
Boom. That's one problem, I guess, with doing the Overlord Scout around here. There's just not enough space on the left-hand side of this map to beat a hasty retreat.
Yeah. Once he's spotted, you're in trouble. And it looks like Archanian was trying to go for another expand there. Archanian still hasn't got gas. That could slow him down. I wonder if...
Could a little bit, yeah.
It's going to slow down his tech, definitely. But so all he's going to be building for a while are Marines, and probably a couple more Marines.
In the meantime, we're seeing Bhman and Archanian trade blows here, but he's just going to kite these Marines all day long with the faster running speed. Oh. Though this could go down unless he makes a stand.
Archanian could take that Stalker. Oh.
So low.
Bait that Stalker.
So, some great micro here, actually, and keeping that up the back.
Oh, I got the Stalker. Very nice.
Looks like Bhman is going to win this little particular battle.
Yep.
Very nice. In the meantime, he's throwing down a very aggressive forward pylon there, hoping to warp in some reinforcements either right up the front or right up the back.
Yeah, it looks like Shiny Things are going for an aggressive start, maybe trying to end this match quickly to try and claim the series.
Heosat's also taken an expansion as well, and he has well and truly got his queens on the go now. We've got quite a few drones out there. In fact, if I switch to the unit tab, he is leading the workers by a huge margin. 37 drones to the nearest of 23 for Archanian. So,
wow.
Big drone lead at the moment. I think he's using this kind of forward pressure from his comrade to really just drone like crazy.
Drone behind it, yeah. And I think seems like Flomad's keeping his units up on top of the ramp. Maybe, oh, he's got a DT out, sneaky DT. That's why he was keeping his units back. I was thinking maybe it was to protect from like a Zergling run by or something, but no, he was just hiding his tech.
There's a second DT now as well, and looks like they're both heading toward the base. Is there detection? That's a real question. Only going up to hatchery now. Is there an Evo chamber? I don't... There's one halfway done for Heosat, so that could be a big problem, actually. He's not going to have detection for quite a while.
And Man has just thrown down a forge. It's 50% complete, so... Oh, and it looks like Heosat has noticed the Dark Templar up in BH Man's base and has stopped all of his Zerglings around it to try and trap them.
That was a great move. If you've got no detection, that is the next best thing. Just throw them down, do a surround, and then stop dead. It really... I think that's actually saved a whole heap of probes, because now they're chasing them around the map instead of going into the mineral line.
Yep, and now that forge is up. I wouldn't be surprised if BH Man drops a cannon sometime soon so we can get some detection going.
Could do. In the meantime as well, have we got any detection from Heosat? I can't see any. Now he's in the mineral line. Cannons are being dropped all over the back here, but it could be actually a little bit too late.
Oh, I think we missed that. Flomad looks like he lost a lot of probes. He's only got 7 left on the map now, so I think those stalkers from BH Man came in and did some damage while he was microing his DTs.
You are absolutely right. There has been some heavy damage there, but these DTs are still going to town.
And now, while BH Man was clearing out Flomad's probes, he's done the exact same thing to his, leaving BH Man with only 11.
Oh my god, this is actually totally crazy. This... Oh, more going down. There's workers getting one shot now. The Overseer is finally here, but looks like we've got some reinforcement roaches.
Roaches are going to clear that up.
But what's the count at the moment? We've got 9 from BH Man and 11 from Flomad. So they're basically just both completely demolished each other's economies.
Yep, thus evening the game.
Wow, that's quite a start. More DTs coming out as well, heading across the map. I don't know how effective they'll be now that there's a few Overseers sort of scattered around doing some detection. There's also a photon cannon in BH Man's mineral line now, so it's going to be relatively safe there.
Yeah, I think the detection's going to save these guys fairly well. And we also see that Heosat is dropping those creep tumors pretty well. That creep spread's starting to get pretty impressive.
Archanian's also expanded behind this as well, and he's setting up some forward bunkers, so starting to wall off this area in front. In fact, we actually see occasionally on this map, and this may come further as, you know, this is a 2v2 tournament and everyone sort of works out their tactics as we go, but this is actually a pretty good spot to wall in and straight away, straight off the bat, because then you've got these 2 mineral patches up the back that you can just instantly take advantage of, and you're pretty safe.
Yeah. Means you can, get some nice, safe early expos, that's the dream, man. That's the dream.
That's the dream. It can be a little bit tricky, though, if you've got a Zerg partner and he's gooping up the place.
Yeah, makes it a bit hard to drop them bunkers.
But in the meantime, though, we've got a couple of Zerglings here. No upgrades on those Zerglings just yet.
And they are not getting through that forward base that Archanian's built. 2 bunkers and all those Marines are going to melt those Zerglings if they try and run through.
Absolutely. And right now, Archanian is also really pushing the upgrades. He's got +1 weapons, he's got concussive shells for his Marauders, he's got siege tech on the way. He's also got an armory on the way, so I think he could be angling toward Thors with that, possibly. He's got quite a few barracks now as well. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4 barracks in total. Engineering bay at the back there. Yeah, sorry, I'm just having a bit of a squiz around here. I'm all over the place.
Don't worry. Take your time.
We're also seeing Flomad now drop his expansion as well. So
yeah, BH Man now the only one without an expansion. Mainly probably because Heosat has taken it.
Yep, I would say so. He's been helping himself to that one. So it looks like BH Man's going to have to go... Gee, I don't know. Not into the middle. Probably up there. And in fact, a scanner's just been dropped up in that very top 12 o'clock position. And looks like Zeroseven could be expecting someone up there, but hasn't quite made it there yet.
No. And so now we see Zeroseven moving across the map, although Flomad's forces have stopped. Nope, here they come. So might be seeing a bit of an engagement. That is a lot of roaches, but also a lot of marines with stim.
Yep, they could do quite a bit of damage. I think it's going to come down to how this initial engagement goes here. Flomad slightly behind here. He needs to get up and back these marines and marauders up.
Yep.
Roach is doing a lot of damage to that front line, though all of the Zerglings got melted pretty much instantly. So now it's going to come down to just a handful of Marines and Marauders versus Roaches, pretty much completely Roaches. In fact, there's one Stalker there by Bhman. It's going to be very close.
Yeah,
DT is lodged here. He's stuck. He's doing a little dance.
Oh, no.
Not getting around. Oh, there he goes.
Those DTs are doing some damage, but that attack from Zeroseven hasn't been the death knell I think they were hoping it was going to be. But these DTs now might be able to do a little bit more extra damage.
There is some detection here, though. Where is that Overseer? Oh, there's a Spore Crawler there, but nothing up the top here. So this DT could actually go into this mineral line now and do a bit of damage.
Oh, very nice. That DT has 13 kills already and is now getting them with every single strike.
Oh my god.
He's a maniac.
He is ripping it up. 18 now.
18 kills. Is there detection down here? Are they leading him into a trap? I think they are.
There is, yes, there is a Spore Crawler there, so he goes down, but 18 is a great number of kills for that. DT has paid for himself several times over.
Definitely.
This Stalker is chasing down and manages to get that medevac right at the last second before having to blink away. How cool is that?
If that Stalker lives.
That was fantastic.
Dead Stalker.
I got blinked.
Retribution.
Here comes the Zerglings, though.
Yeah, it looks like Shiny Things might be doing a little bit of a counter push themselves.
Yep, in the meantime, we've got a third going down by Archanian down the bottom as well, so he's going to want to protect this, but right now he has absolutely no map presence to be able to back that up.
Yep, and Bhman has finally expanded down the very bottom of the map, that base now getting up and running.
Wow, that's actually going to be really hard for him to defend if push comes to shove.
Yeah.
Hopefully, Shiny Things... Heosat from Shiny Things can take the middle there, and hopefully he can just spend all his energy protecting this one, because I think that's going to be really important for him. He's getting very, very low in minerals in his own original base. Let's see, what else we got here? We got Thor's out from Archanian now, so that's actually going to be really, really good against these roaches that Heosat has. Yep. Especially with the +1/+1 now on those as well.
I think we're seeing a bit of an engagement. Heosat, nope. Coming in for a look, seeing maybe a few too many units, didn't want to engage, running back home.
Dancing forward, dancing back. I wonder if either of these guys have scouted these bases. Bhman down the bottom right and Archanian kind of bottom middle right almost. Once those two discover they're there, it's going to be awkward.
Yeah, they are super close. Mm-hmm. But no discoveries as of yet.
I think Flomad's doing quite an interesting thing here, which is just kind of mixing up his army with a handful of DTs.
Yeah, it's a good strategy, because, you know, if there's just two big armies attacking each other and there's a couple of DTs, sneaky DTs in there doing some damage, you sort of forget that they're there and they just sit there wailing away, causing a lot of damage.
Oh, looks like he's stimming in here. He's hoping to kind of catch Heosat unawares.
That's exactly what he did do, and force the cancel of the hatch. So very nice move there by Zeroseven.
That was a very ambitious hatch onto the gold. Would have been well worth it if he'd been able to pull that off, but not to be at the moment.
But we're seeing infestors here by Heosat now, so we want to be careful clumping up all those marines. I think there's going to be some fungals. Oh, huge fungal with Colossus. Those marines have just melted.
Yeah, they are not long for this world. And here come the Zerglings as well. Those Thors could be in big trouble with all those Zerglings swarming in. More fungals as well. They are just going off like crazy at the moment. But these DTs, again, they're just really doing some damage.
Yep. And really, there's not much left of Shiny Thing's army there. I think without those Colossus and Infestors there, that would have been a very, very different battle.
It really would have. Oh my god, these DTs are still racking up the kills. 12 kills on this one. Can he get another one? No, not quite. 12 kills on one. Two on the other.
What was the other one doing? Come on.
I think there was a third one there somewhere, but I think he might have perished. unfortunately. But
Left
still,
this world.
I mean, let's look at supply here. We've got 158 over 200 by Heosat. Bhman 67 over 84. Flomad 99 over 124. And Archanian 145 over 169. So it's actually pretty even, all things considered.
Yeah. Supply-wise, I suppose one team's got position 1 and 4, and the other one's 2 and 3.
Yeah, like... I mean, Heosat certainly has the biggest income at the moment. He's 3 bases, although his first one has just run out, so he really needs another one.
And Archanian is trying not to lose his planetary fortress down the bottom of the map. He's got Bhman's Colossus just pouring down fire on it, but it looks like he has saved it for now.
Looks like we've got the Vikings coming in as well to help deal with these Colossus, but you're probably going to need more Vikings than that. There's 4 Colossus now, along with those Roaches. Quite a lot to deal with.
Nice.
Got some Immortals here, but I don't know if they're going to be enough.
No, that engagement is not going to go well at all for Zeroseven. Needs to fall back into the cover of that planetary fortress. But now I think that force might even be enough to bring this down. Even if all those SCVs went to repair, I don't think it's going to be enough. That fortress is going down.
Yeah, and now the Corruptors have arrived as well for backup on the Colossus.
That's going to take care of any Vikings. So now it's looking like Shiny Things have got a little bit more control of the map as opposed to Zeroseven. Archanian's actually got a lot of SCVs chilling up the very top of the map, and that is because he has... Oh no, he does have 1 base mining, but it's completely saturated, so...
Yeah, he really needed that base, and so I think he's going to pin all of his hopes in being able to hang on to this top 12 o'clock position.
And has it just been spotted by those 2 Zerglings, or...
Ooh, that would have been close. Let me see here.
Oh, wow, he got away with it.
Yeah, Heosat does not see that base. Just by the skin of his teeth.
Although huge engagement now going down the 6 o'clock position of the map. More Marines getting absolutely melted by Colossus.
Here come the Infestors as well. Fungals and Infested Terrans being dropped out everywhere. Medivacs beating their retreat. They know they are toast here. And down go the Vikings as well. So those Colossus and Corruptors... Actually, I think it was probably the Fungals and the Infested Terrans that did all the heavy lifting there.
Yep. And once again, the supplies at the moment are actually dead even, 104, 104, 76. Now they've moved, but yeah, no, it was still a very, very even game.
It's incredibly even at the moment. I think, man, I don't even know where this is going to go from here. I guess Bhman is steady on 1 base. He's about to be mined out at his main, so he's going to need an expansion pretty soon. Otherwise, all of these drones up top are going to not have any work. They're going to be... unemployed. Archanian has got this base up though, and it's going into Planetary Fortress now, so he might actually be pretty secure in this as long as he can get some reinforcements up there soon. I think he might be okay.
Yeah, if he can get away with having that there without being noticed, that would be great. And it looks like Flomad is down the bottom right of the map. He's found Bhman's base. It's his only mining base now, and he's working down on those probes.
And here come the Zerglings, though. An absolute river of Zerglings envelop this whole area.
Nice blink by Flomad, but I think, don't know whether those Stalkers are going to live to see another blink.
I do not think so. Ooh, here comes some... Oh no, those are Archons by Bhman. I was going to say Archons are going to be very, very nice against these Zerglings, but not to be.
Not this time.
Yeah, it looks like this base is stable with about 7,000 mules there now. Holy moly.
Yeah, what's the income like? Oh yeah, just a sweet 2,400 income, whatevs.
Oh my gosh, that is insane. Hang on, I'm on the wrong tab even. Income, there we go, bang! 2.5 Gs.
That is impressive.
Very, very impressive. Wow. Okay, so where to from here? Looks like all of these Corruptors now from Heosat and all of these Colossus and Archons are going to go take that base out.
Yep, I don't think they don't know it's there. They've come up there with all the probes and then, oh, surprise.
Oh, free base.
Free base, yeah, that planetary fortress has absolutely no chance.
Yeah, even with all of those things repairing it, couldn't have held up to that.
No. Now, yeah, Bhman is going to take that base for his own, now that the mules have pillaged the minerals.
We've got a force from Flomad and Archanian beating a path the opposite direction.
Very nice. Off the creep, good idea, so they don't see it coming.
We may even get a base trade situation here at this point. Oh, looks like a cancel there. Flomad is going to lose a lot of probes here. They're going to be Colossus toast. Oh my gosh.
That was brutal.
But at the same time, Bhman is losing this base down here as well. It is a base trade. We are just looking at a straight-up base trade here at this point. So many Colossus. We've got Broodlords out now as well by Heosat. He's just got 4 at the moment, but he's got a lot of Corruptors, which could transform into those at any moment.
Yep, and it is straight-up base trading. It depends if either one of these guys wants to pull back and try and defend their bases, or I suppose they're all in so far. Maybe they just each keep going.
I think at this point they really don't have a choice.
Archanian actually has a bit of a force back home. Probably not enough to deal with all those Colossus, though.
Yeah, the Thor is... Yeah, that's... I mean, the Thor could have been quite useful, but I don't think it's going to be enough. No, nowhere near enough there. These Colossus are just going to stutter step their way to Murder Town.
Yep.
In the meantime, though, Heosat has a stack of Zerglings, though. This is actually a scary amount of Zerglings, even with...
Wow.
Oh, the stim goes off, though. This is actually perfect for them. All the Stalkers are getting targeted down, and they are just getting cactusized by these Marines.
That actually went really, really well for Archanian.
I think that was
so good for Flomad. Lost all these Stalkers, but I think that was easily worth the trade.
Yeah, that is. I think that went as well as it possibly could have at all.
Yep. And now we've got more Colossus back in the base. Oh man.
There is a lot going on here. I'm just jumping over all the place, but there is Broodlords at the front of Archanian's base. Meanwhile, Archanian is running his troops down, trying to take these guys out. Flomad has a bunch of Immortals still, actually. That could be quite handy, but these Colossus are, I think, going to be the real question. Can he take them out? They're going to kind of jump up and down this cliff, I think. Another 2 Colossus there as well, so 4 Colossus to deal with now that can kind of just avoid them by jumping up and down this cliff. They're going to have to get up there really fast.
Yep. And Flomad actually built 4 DTs back home during all that and killed, I think, the 4 Colossus that were destroying his base, and managed to chase them off, but unfortunately Heosat's Broodlords are now just wailing into Archanian's base because the DTs can't jump.
They cannot jump indeed, and they are suffering because of that. A lot of infestors now from Heosat being buried and sent across. Oh
yeah,
man,
we've got a bunch of long-range mining from that base up in the
oh my god,
position. That is like a migration. Where is David Attenborough when you need him?
Is the flight of the drone making its way home?
A lot of drones.
Wow.
Only 51 drones, but it seems like more.
Yeah, really. Oh my god, that's like almost like a solid line at some points there. Oh, here come the DTs.
DTs, and they are destroying these Colossus. That is amazing. They're going to get
one.
one.
How many are they going to be able to get, though? They're desperately trying to get to the cliffs to avoid these.
Second. Oh, these DTs are doing God's work.
Oh, so much damage. Bhman is losing Archons now as well as Colossus. They are desperately trying. I think Flomad is actually going to now head up into his base and just start wailing on his stuff.
Is there any detection anywhere?
There is. There's a couple of cannons. There's one in the middle line and there's one right in the middle. Perfect spot, actually, I think.
Yeah, protected with all those other buildings. Yeah, that hurts.
So, I don't know how much these DTs are going to be able to do. In the meantime, Broodlord's still just chipping away at Archanian's main base.
Yep.
The flight of the drones has now become a golden flight. They are now heading into the gold and just long-range mining like crazy. But DTs are in this gold base. And look at the slaughter of these drones. They're just heading into this big mob of DTs and getting carved to bits.
Back in Zeroseven's base, Heosat has just unleashed a whole heap of infested Terrans, taking out 2 bases there down the bottom. And there we go. Zeroseven are actually calling the GG. Very close game there, but yeah, I think... Well, yeah, Bhman still has that 1 base mining, but that is the only base that's mining. But I suppose Zeroseven have nothing to deal with these Broodlords, so very close game, but calling the GG, and Shiny Things takes that series 2-0.
That was just fantastic to watch.
Yeah, that was a great game.
Oh my god, so much crazy stuff. I apologize if I've missed big events there. I think I may have missed that infestor drop right at the end with those infestors that slowly made their way across the map, but oh my god, so much stuff going on.
Yeah, made use of the whole map.
What a game. Well, Zeroseven taken out there by Shiny Things. Shiny Things ended up taking out this one 2-0. So 3 points for them. 0-7, 0, but we'll see what happens next week. 0-7 have always been a good competitor, so I'm fairly confident they're going to do, you know, good things in week 2.
some sneaky wins up their sleeve, I'm sure.
Yeah, no doubt. Anyway, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next game.